story behind the mountain lion's nuts. Like that was a murderous mountain lion.
It was. I felt funny about it to start with because, like, the dogs do all the hunting, right? The dogs smell it, dogs find it, they put it up in a tree. But the further I looked into it, I'm like, well, you need to tree it because you want to sex it and you want to age it. You know, you want to make sure it's a lion that's, you know, old, and it has to be a male to shoot it in Colorado, or at least at the time you had to anyway. So it was actually the perfect way to hunt. But then seeing how destructive that individual lion was, at least, I was telling Cam about this when we got here, that it must have grabbed the cow like a beef cow. It must have grabbed it on the neck, and the cow couldn't move, you know, but it was still fully alive internally, and vocally it was still alive. And when we got there, the mountain lion was like eating it from its rear in at least an hour or two, because there was quite a lot of meat that had been eaten out from the cow's ass. And
kicking its
and the cow couldn't get up, so it was literally eating it while it was still alive. And as the dogs were running down there, you could hear this cow off in the distance just like screaming, like mooing flat out. And you could tell something was wrong. The dogs got there, the lion ran off. We end up calling the rancher in. The rancher come out, put the cow out of its misery, still screaming on the ground right in front of me. I was teared up, like, God. Like I don't like suffering like the next person. So it was a very horrible moment. So then it was like, now I'm into it. Like, now I'm into finding this lion.
Bro, it's like a werewolf loose in your town. You know, how much did that cat weigh, by the way?
I held it up for size, and I could hold it for maybe 30 seconds, and I literally couldn't hold it up anymore. And I was trying to show the size of, you know, how big that lion was.
It looks like
it's giant. So it's
170 on the paw, I guess, as it were.
Yeah. It's big. That's a big animal.
We were standing out in front of it, like going, imagine if this thing jumped on you.
It's a living monster.
It is a monster. Yeah. It's a real monster. And he's like, oh, they kill their animal, their prey first. No, they don't. Just make sure it doesn't move anymore.
Yeah, whatever's good for eating.
They'll just start eating it.
Whatever's good for eating, it's on.
We're the only thing that has compassion in the wild. You know, like the putting out of the misery, like the rancher did. You know, that's one thing about hunters, ranchers. We do appreciate life and death, and there is a time where put out of its misery. But it's man is the only one who's about that. An animal, they'll just start eating. They could care less about. They don't even know about pain really, or being merciful or anything like that. It's just what we do.
Yeah, I always like the lion in Africa. Like, it stripes a zebra across the back end, and the zebra gets away, and it's just got like blood pouring out of it, and it's got this horrible wound that it's going to have to live with. That lion has not lost any sleep over that ever in its life. It's not even a thought, you know. Yeah.
It's fascinating that all these different creatures exist with us, because we're so insulated for the most part. Like, most people are so insulated, living in cities, traveling on buses and planes and cars, and never seeing a thing like this in real life. And you realize, like, at the same time where you're going to Starbucks and, you know, you're picking out the new iPhone, there's a lion running full speed at a herd of zebras right now.
Yeah.
Like, right now in the world, there's a lion full speed at the zebra, and it's going to tackle it. It's going to grab it by its face. And all these animals exist to keep each other in check. That's the real beauty of nature. And you really see it when we saw that. We were out yesterday, Cam and I we were hunting for pigs, and we saw a feral cat make a pounce on a mouse. Like, we were in the perfect, it was one of the coolest things.
Yeah.
Because even though, like, it's a kitty cat, meow, like a little tiny kitty cat, it was fluffy too, it was kind of cute. We watched a predator in the rare moment when you see him executing a kill. I mean, it was only a feral cat, but it was still. We saw his little butt wiggle. We saw that thing that they do where they get dang, and then up in the air. We're like, that is cool. It was so wild.
And that's going on multiple places throughout on our planet, right?
Some animals don't see good at all. Like, pigs don't see good at all.
Yeah.
You just freeze on a pig. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
For sure.
Eagles?
Eagles.
Spot like little mice in the fucking field.
Eagles have the best sight. Yeah, they can see from miles and miles.
My friend from Alaska, he goes halibut fishing all the time. He said, if you're pulling a fish up, an eagle can see it miles away.
That's it. That's some dinosaur shit. That's how you know dinosaur shit is at play. Miles?
What?
Grizzly can find an elk carcass when it's underwater and polar bears can smell a seal through 3 feet of ice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
3 fucking feet of ice.
Christ. Oh, my God.
That's insane.
3 feet of ice. That is a fucking monster. Imagine if you were in a big concrete building and it's 3 feet thick and there's a bear on the outside going, meat. If that was a monster movie, you'd be like, this is insane. This monster's insane.
Does this monster know I'm here?
Like, you'd be 2 kids, right? Their parents have already been killed, and they're just breathing. Like, don't worry, we're safe. This concrete's 3 feet thick. There's no way it can smell us, and it's outside. I smell you.
Oh, he talks too? What the?
Just wanting to
3
eat
fucking
you and
feet.
your sister.
18 miles and of smell. 3 feet of smell through ice.
Did you ever see the video where the BBC reporter gets inside a box, like a plexiglass box,
No.
and they put him around polar bears, and the polar bear tries to eat him, and the polar bear's trying to eat him through this box, trying to figure out how to get to him because it knows he's in this box? It is fucking terrifying.
Dude, why would you ever?
Bro, and this guy's got cameras on him the whole time. Shit in his pants. Just dookie left and right, filling those drawers, son.
How strong is that? That thing has to be industry.
They're so big, and we've been really fucked over. Just let that run, Jamie.
Yeah.
We've been really fucked over with goddamn Klondike bars and Coca-Cola.
You're making them look sweet.
We have a super distorted perception of this fucking predatory killing machine that eats its babies.
Bro.
Bro, these things are fucking ruthless.
Look at
They're
that.
the cleanup crew. They're there to make sure there's so few resources up there in the wild that this giant behemoth of a bear exists so he could just jack everything. Just jack everything and keep the populations nice and low.
Look at that. He's
Again,
like, you're right in there.
I'm not a biologist. So he knows it's in there, and he's just trying to get at it. He's biting it.
God damn, dude, that would
look
fuck
at that.
me up.
Look, this man. It's pressing on it. That's glass, man. If it breaks, you're dead. If it breaks, you're fucking dead.
It's
Look
trying
at
to, it wants to get
mouth.
its fucking teeth through it.
Bro, when it's opening its mouth, that's a monster's mouth.
This is like drunk at a McDonald's at fucking 4 a.m. trying to get food to the drive-thru.
This poor guy. It's
Give me
behind him.
nuggets.
It's behind him. He's like, but the camera is this way.
Oh, they're shaking the shit out of it.
Of course it is. Why would he be convinced that thing would survive?
It'd be so if it just.
How do they rescue that?
This dude?
Yeah, how do they get him out of there? Like, who's like, how long does it take him out of there?
They got to find a way to distract this bear.
Looks at the end, it just walked away.
Come on.
Yeah,
son.
it's got to get frustrated at some point. Be like, fuck this. Look at that. Fuck this.
But how do you test that box? What if that guy hated him? The guy who made the box. Oh, this guy's gonna climb out. I'm out. I am
Jag off.
free. We've got a prize. Oh, the bear. Yeah, like pretend the bear's right there.
Yeah, right next to him.
That thing can run 35 miles an hour. Fuck out of here. You ever seen how fast a bear runs?
Yeah, they're insane.
Dude, they run like that on ice. Those
like-
things just dig in with their claws. They can run
I
fast.
like how they kind of pretended like that was a totally safe, normal experiment for him to do. Like he got out, like no big deal, man. You know, fucking polar bears, ironically, black underneath all that white fur. You know that, right?
No, it's clear.
It's clear.
The fur is
I thought it was
actually
like
clear.
Black. It's black skin.
Oh
though,
yeah,
I
their
thought.
skin's
Yeah,
black.
isn't that wired?
Yeah, it is wild. Well, you got to imagine that people get snow tan. You get snow blindness.
Yeah, snow blind.
Because
Yeah.
the sun beating off the snow, like people get burnt, like really bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You go skiing without shit on you.
That's
Yeah.
what a polar bear looks. No, that's a black bear, bro.
No, dude, it says polar bear without hair.
Yeah, but it's not. Look at the hair around its face. See how it's all black? I guarantee you that's a black bear. Also, it just doesn't look big enough.
What does a bear?
Yeah, maybe it's just another one.
It says
See,
bear.
because
Yeah.
It's got mange, but you see how it has the hair on the top of its head's black? I think someone just wrote that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's correct.
No, but they're dark. But underneath all that, they are really dark. It's wild.
Maybe when they get mange, their fucking hair on their head gets black. Who the fuck knows?
Go to that.
Mange is weird shit. man.
What the fuck is
It says
that?
hairless bear. I mean, I've seen this before. I guess
Ugh.
I typed in polar bear, so
Yeah.
it popped up. But
Well, imagine
Polar bear, no fur.
they're the most terrifying because they're the biggest.
Well,
right?
there, right there, Jamie. The top fourth picture is them spreading the hair apart. Right? You see the skin there.
Yeah, so there you go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, and see how the hair looks white, but it's actually, they say it's like more of like a clear color.
Wow, that's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, like not technically white.
Right? No, it does. It does. It looks almost right.
What? But what an amazing animal, man.
Unbelievable.
Just imagine that thing lives in this place where there's no vegetables at all.
Nope.
But it got so big. It evolved to get that big.
Meat, just meat. tons and tons and tons of meat.
And it can eat a fucking, like a hole through ice to get to you, too. It'll just chew through the ice.
Dude.
It'll do whatever it can to get to you, right?
It's so nice that they're so far away.
They swim. You know, they jump in the water and swim.
It can swim 6 miles an hour.
Bro.
And for how long can they swim? I wonder how long they can stay in the water for, because they have to
How
get out at
fast
some
is
point.
that knots? And why do we need knots?
Boat people love that
What's
shit.
up with boat people? Hey, it's 6 fathoms. Hey, fuck face. How many feet?
It's 5.2 knots.
5.2 knots is a mile?
6 miles an hour.
6 miles an hour is 5.2 knots.
My
Okay.
boat goes 5 knots.
Why would you want to
knots.
make it slower? That's so confusing. Why would they do that when they can just do miles an hour? What is knots?
I think knots were around before miles an hour.
No, well,
Oh.
kilometers were also before miles an hour.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kilometers. It
I
was
thought kilometers were the metric system, and that was later.
no kilometers
We're so
then
dumb,
miles.
We're so dumb. Smart people are like, why the fuck are they talking? Why are
is
they
like-
talking about kilometers?
Some engineer was like, God,
What were we just talking about?
Polar bears.
Oh, polar bears. Yeah, man. There was
knots and
there
polar
was some
bears.
article about polar bears. You know, whenever we say that polar bear populations are threatened, they definitely are in certain spots. But the places where polar bears occupy is enormous.
Yeah, it's huge.
And in some areas, there's a lot of them. And we have this non-nuanced way of looking at polar bears. So people would get really mad if, like, they found out these Inuits were killing polar bears. But sometimes these folks are living in places where polar bears start entering their villages.
Right.
And they're super dangerous.
Killing their babies.
They'll kill people. They will straight up kill people.
You know why I think
there's
that
a
is?
comic who's he's also a veterinarian. Kevin.
He's a vet?
Yeah, he's a guy who performed in Denver. I met him in Denver. I was working with him one night.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know him?
Yeah, he's famous in
Kevin
Denver.
Fitzgerald.
Yes,
Fitzgerald.
Kevin
He has a TV
Fitzgerald.
show out
Kevin
there.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
See, I was going to say Fitzgerald, but I thought I was wrong because my friend Dave Fitzgerald, I was just talking
He's got
about.
long white hair. Yeah, like a
Yes.
yeah.
He told me that polar bears out of the womb are like Predator. You know, like the movie Predator, like out of the womb, they're just trying to bite and kill. Out of the womb.
Dope.
Out of the womb. They just come out. "Rah!" And I was like, well, it makes sense, right? If you stop and think about what their life is, everything is just white and frozen. And occasionally you catch something slipping. Occasionally you catch someone who's sunning themselves and you get to them before they can get away, and you could dive in the water and grab a foot and drag them back up.
Survival, man.
The darkest story that I ever heard, and I don't know if this is true, but let's pretend it is,
Yeah.
was there was some sort of an expedition, and their boat hit some ice, and so their boat started sinking, and they had a real problem because the next boat was hours away. So they call in a mayday for the next boat, and they climb out of the boat in time before it sinks, and then they get to an ice shelter, like an ice raft, an ice island, I guess.
Like an
we call
island,
it.
yeah, ledge.
Ice island. And in the distance, they see a polar bear, and it's many ice land bridges or whatever the fuck.
Whatever
it is.
ice distance that is.
Ice island away.
Ice steps.
But it keeps jumping in the water and getting closer. It's trying to figure out what the fuck they are. And then finally it gets to them, finds out what they are. It's in the ice island next to them, jumps in the water, pops up, grabs one guy. There's nothing anybody can do about it.
Fuck.
Takes him, kills him, drags him in the water again, goes back on the other ice island, just starts eating him.
And they're just chilling, watching it.
And they're one ice island away, hoping that he doesn't stay hungry after he eats their friend.
What was your least favorite friend?
And then the boat comes and rescues him.
Fuck me, dude. And they had to watch their friend get eaten alive.
Their friend got eaten alive.
And
He died probably quick.
But he probably ate him in front of them. He
Yeah,
probably
he-
did. He
he
probably
did.
took it so they could see it.
He didn't care.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Do
he'll eat
you
it
worry
close.
when you eat a clam that you're eating it in front of other clams?
Depends on who I'm eating in front of. No,
interesting.
I'm sure I'm sure the bear ate it to know they wanted. I'm saying he kept an eye on them.
Yes.
It's like you're next, dude.
Well, he
I'm hungry,
probably knows that they're there if this isn't enough. I mean, maybe the guy's like a small guy.
What do you do? What do you do? You just sit there and watch it? You jump in the water? What do you fucking do?
You can't swim away. You'll freeze to death if you get in that water. You
You're
just
just
have
gonna
to
sit there?
accept the fact that if it chooses to kill you, that's your time. There's nothing else you can do. You can't fight it off.
I would punch my buddy and knock him out so it's easier than, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Knock him
Which
out so the
buddy?
bear. Huh?
You have to think about how much you love your friends.
Oh my God, there's so many people I'd knock out and leave for bears to eat.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Most of my friends I'd knock out.
But what it is just it's gapeable. Like,
Yeah.
the power that it has.
What do you think you feel like when you're not even at a point where like it just happened, but you know you ain't getting it? So it's like your survival mode is gonna kick in. How long you last, I don't know.
You probably go into shock. Like bear grabs you, you probably just go into shock.
I had this conversation yesterday, actually. So would you be able to play dead?
It depends what the bear wants, man. See, there's two types of bears. Black bears and brown bears. Black bears are more likely. This is two types of bears in North America.
Yeah.
There's the black bears. They're also brown too. A lot of black bears are even blonde. They look blonde sometimes. They're called color phase bears. But they're more like black bears are more likely to try to eat you.
Oh, I thought
they're
the
more
opposite.
likely. No, they're more likely to try to bite you and kill you to eat you. Whereas brown bears, for the most part, when they're killing people,
Like grizzlies?
bears are the big ones are the ones that are the coastal bears because they have access to all the seafood. That's why those
Sure.
are like those Kodiak bears,
Yeah.
enormous grizzly bears. But it's the same bear. It's the same species.
Yeah.
It's just you have the inland one, which is eating mostly animals and berries and
Yeah.
shit like that. And then you have the coastal ones just gorging on salmon. And so they're fucking huge.
Yeah, they cage with two of them.
They're actually less likely to try to go after you because they have an abundant food source. Like there's people that like camp out by the river and watch these enormous fucking bears just eat salmon. But the bears don't want to have nothing to do with you. They're just eating salmon. But
Like the Revenant, I don't care what kind of bear it is. If there's
Yeah.
a bear coming at you, the
Yeah.
bear has bad intentions, black, brown, white.
yeah.
And they tell you to lay down and just stay there. Like I know that like the bear's gonna catch you if you keep running, but you think that you could play dead in that moment?
No, it
No.
doesn't matter. It'll just start eating you.
Right, so
the
why do we
thing
get this advice?
Because if it's a mama bear, so if a mama bear goes after you because her cubs are there, if you stump and you scare her, like if you come too close and she doesn't know you're there, she thinks you're a predator. She may charge you.
She's
And if
taking her
she
earrings off.
charges you and bites you, and you should play dead. You should play dead with her. Because she's not trying to eat you. She's just trying to protect her cubs.
Okay, she wants a knockout.
But it doesn't mean she won't eat you either.
Yeah, how do you
does-
be
she won't
playing
eat.
dead when she's
Because
through this?
sometimes she just wants to eliminate the threat and then get her babies to safety.
Yeah,
So that's why playing dead works with mama bears sometimes.
so you're just hoping for.
But it's a big sometimes. It's
Yeah.
a big sometimes because sometimes they just eat you.
Yeah.
Like they're bears.
That's-
We don't have like a fucking like treaty with them
Right, that's strategy is just not to put myself in a place where there are bear.
in this life.
Yeah.
If you want to avoid getting eaten by bears, don't
Have
go
you
in a
come
place
across like that? Like just in the wild?
Scariest thing I came across, I've talked about it too many times on the podcast, but to tell you, I saw a big mountain lion from about 30 yards away, but I was inside my friend's truck. And he spotted it. It was about dusk. It was in Utah in the mountains. And we were taking this corner, and he hits the brakes. He goes, "Look at that cat." And we look, and about 30 yards away, under a tree, is this enormous mountain lion.
Yeah.
With like a head like a pumpkin, dude.
Yeah.
And these giant forearms. And it's just sitting there. We're like, holy fuck, man. And I had binoculars, so I pick up the binos. So I have these 10 power binoculars. So I'm looking in its face.
Oh, shit.
But I'm protected. I'm
Yeah.
inside the car. We have a gun. I'm protected.
But
and I'm
did you still
shitting
still
my
shitting yourself?
pants.
That's
Like
crazy.
I felt like some primal fear.
Yeah, yeah.
Some primal recognition of an actual monster.
Yeah. Yeah, that kicked in from. I mean, that's
From inside
Yeah.
a truck with a gun.
It doesn't matter.
With the binoculars.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you look at this
Chill-
thing
I
and
got
its eye
chills.
kinda, because it's dusk, the eyes are kind of glowing a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, thank
Bro.
you. No, thank you.
That's the real monsters. And
I had a gully dog bite me once, and I was that scared. So it's like I'm not gonna go. I'm not
hey,
gonna.
bro, if your cat wants to you up, that's a real problem.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't do cats.
But imagine a cat that's 170 pounds.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so scary.
This is like-
so big.
You ever see guys on like Instagram, like they live with lions,
Oh, those guys.
couch,
Yeah.
and they're like, come over, and they just feed them like a sandwich. And
Well,
they,
you know,
and-
Melanie grew up with lions.
No,
The
what?
house was filled with lions. Yeah.
How is that not something everybody knows? Her house was
We've
free
tried to
roaming
lose out.
lions.
No, not pet lions. I mean, enormous pet lions.
Where did
There's
she
all these photographs
grow
of
up?
her as a child in California. Right? Wasn't it?
Were her, which, but what was
Dude,
her, what did her family
was
do?
kooky. Just
These
they're
was just these
crazy
were just
lion
kooky
people.
lion pets.
Yes.
It wasn't like they were like carnies or something like that?
No, the crazy lion people, and they did a movie with these lions, and the movie's supposed to be like the dumbest movie of all time.
Illegal? Was it illegal to do
This
that?
is the movie. What's it called again? What is it, Jamie? Roar. So these are all their lions, and a bunch of people got fucked up in the making of this movie too. By the
No
way,
shit, I don't believe it.
because they used actual real lions, man. And so like they have fucking scenes. Melanie Griffiths is in this stupid movie.
All these actors right now,
Yeah,
those are-
interacting
those are-
with their pets.
Those are real lions.
Yes.
Every one of those people were
Yes.
How was that? What was the answer for that?
Insurance.
The
fuck out of here with your
They
insurance.
locked me in a motel room with a tiger, a Bengal tiger, in our movie, and then Joker's movie. They pushed me into a hotel room, closed
Oh
the door
my
behind
God,
me.
dude.
I turned around, there was no knob on the inside, and I just was like, "What is this for?" And I heard a like a rumbling.
Oh my God.
And then literally, I was like, "Guy," I plastered up against the wall because I was like. It's just a white tiger just comes
Well,
out.
how can
comes out of the
they
bathroom.
predict the behavior of that thing?
That's what I fucking said too.
Bro, that's so dangerous. And if you're
It's on a
freaking out-
it's on a chain, which is
What are you talking
which
about?
is chained to the pole. And
ass chain.
I thought
Do
you
you
were
know
going to
how
say, look at that
strong
bitch
those
ass in the
things
corner.
are? Look at that chain. You don't think you can break that chain?
I know he. I was saying it.
Bro,
in
that
the-
is so crazy.
Yeah.
That's such a crazy thing to do.
I just forgot about that until this moment too.
Fuck those things, man.
I said to them,
Ooh, fuck those.
This isn't funny. It's not gonna be funny. It's not gonna make the movie. The first thing I said on camera is, "Do we have insurance?" It's in the movie. I couldn't even like play it up, and I just it stayed in the fucking movie.
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck that.
But Roy, look, that guy, that Siegfried and Roy,
Yeah, same
mean-
thing. Like he raised that
right?
tiger from the time it was a baby.
And he would
They don't
tell
even relation. There was a lady with like crazy hat on apparently, and they think that like maybe the tiger was agitated by the lady, but it's all just the tiger just decided to bite him.
Yeah, if that's all it takes is that to get agitated by a lady.
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing with Russian roulette your whole life. I mean, like, he would tell you a billion times over, "It's safe, it's safe," and then he gets his throat cut out.
I don't think it tried to kill him though. I think it was carrying
Just let
him
him know who
away
was
like a cub.
Yeah, limp body. Did they show that?
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think they would, but I think they have it. I don't think anybody's.
He didn't die. Oh, he died.
He died eventually, but he was paralyzed.
Like a
from
few
it.
hours later, or
No, he was paralyzed.
Yeah, and he kept the tiger, right? He was like, "I forgive him."
I mean,
It's the lady's fault.
You can't trust those things.
I was-
You just because when it goes, you saw the one where the guy was, he had a trained bear for a movie. It had been in a few movies.
Yeah.
And it just he was doing this thing with it, and it just bites this guy's neck off. Just jumps on this guy's neck and tears it apart in front of everybody, and there's nothing anyone could do about it. The bear just jumps on him for no reason. Dude's just standing there, just totally standing still, and the bear just decides, "I want to bite you."
Imagine what you feed this way, knowing that people are watching and can't help, and you're going to die in front of like your whole life. When am I going? How's it going to
Knowing
happen?
it could have all been avoided. Don't do that. Don't get out there. This is just not. It's not 100%, kids. Even if it's 99.9%, that little tiny one that when the bear decides to just do what nature wants it to do,
Yeah.
they want to kill things, man. It's part of the fun of being a bear. It's part of the fun of
what
being
they
a
do.
tiger. It's
Yeah.
part of the fun. They like to kill things.
Yeah.
That's how they survive. There's a reward system that's built into their DNA, and we have this stupid belief that we could just slide stakes under the door and they'll be cool with that.
Yeah.
And then eventually they just I want to get my own meat.
Yeah, like you're not
Yeah.
the boss of me.
Tiger never attacked him during the Vegas show. He saved my life.
I don't know, Roy. I don't know if we're picking it up.
Why does he think the tiger saved his life?
I don't know exactly how it happened, but he said it like it's.
He instinctively, he said he might have been having a stroke. Hold on a second. Roy maintains that Monacore was really trying to drag him to safety after seeing him felled by what he thinks may have been a stroke. He said, he instinctively saw that I needed help and he helped me. Oh, he was taking medication for high blood pressure for years. Said he recently began to suffer dizzy spells, and this one spell unfortunately occurred in the presence of a very large tiger. He said, I started feeling weak. He still speaks slowly, but has recovered most of his German accented speech. As I fell over, Montecore saw that I was falling down, so he actually took me and brought me to the other exit where everybody could get me and help me. He knew better than I did where to go. So he's saying that the tiger fucked him up accidentally while it was dragging him to safety.
Did that come out right away? I don't know. That's amazing if that's what happened, but
Understand? You can't just drag a dude by his neck and not like break it.
yeah, exactly.
Because we're bitch ass.
Yeah, he's like Lenny from A Vice of Men.
Yeah,
it's like,
you could do that to a puppy. 2 gaping puncture wounds to the neck. Before passing out, Recall said, "Leave Montecore alone. Bring him back to his brother and sister. Let him be happy." These guys are so crazy.
I picture Roy being
from severe blood loss. Just picture him like just blood squirting.
He's like,
"Leave Montecore alone. Leave him alone.
just
Bring him back to his brother and sister." Oh my God! Suffering from severe blood loss and shock, he was considered medically dead at one point when his heart stopped. He also suffered the stroke that would ravage the left side of his body. So, was the stroke or was the stroke because of him getting bitten?
I mean, if it was
He might be rationalizing.
Yeah. He could have just had the stroke, and that would be bad enough, but he could have just had a stroke.
Did they know when he had the stroke?
I don't see.
What he's saying makes sense, though. If that cat
that
loves
sense,
him and the cat sees him faint and the cat wants to drag him to safety,
Yeah.
but no, they can't just bite you.
You ever see the reunions with the reunions of like the trainers, and they haven't seen him in years, like these zoo guys that raise like tigers and set them free, and then they reunite them.
Oh,
Like in the wild, they reunite them, and these tigers just come charging out. The guy jump up and just start licking them.
Oh,
Yeah, you see that, and
yeah.
I think that's bad press to put out there. Really, I tell you the truth.
Why?
Because it's making it look like a domesticated hat. The thing looks adorable. It's licking it. I'm like, maybe I could raise a lion.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. But it's like, if you raise one from the time it's a baby, it realizes like, oh my God, that life is so much better than this bullshit life of chasing gazelles.
I know, right?
You know, that life sucks.
The guy's like leather sectional in the house, and he's feeding them. He's just throwing them meat, and he's like playing, DJ Khaled. And I'm like, how this guy's going to die? He has like 30 lions free roaming the house.
Yeah.
He's got like 1 billion Instagram followers. Everyone's following, waiting for the post.
Tiger seen in Houston neighborhood found after a week of searching and legal wrangling. A week?
A week is crazy.
Oh my God, that's so easy to have a tiger rolling around for a week.
Just dodging for a week.
Is it hiding?
Yeah, like,
how are they so bad at finding tigers?
anyone who lies in that tiger is calling it in.
Yeah, but don't helicopters and shit like.
Yeah, you don't let that go for a week.
How do you get that? Where's it going? Where'd it go?
Nobody gets lunch until they find it. It's like you can't just let it go.
It's overtime, boys. Come on.
Every
You gotta
night,
find the tiger.
every night they were like, "All right, let's go to bed. Tomorrow we'll wake up early."
It's not a tiny tiger.
So it came right up to people? Is that what it's doing?
It says this is an off-duty police officer points a weapon as the apparent owner retrieves the tiger that had gotten out.
Oh my God. So this dude can just grab it. That's kind of
you go.
cool, though, that
There's
they
a
just
cop
let
at
the
the
guy
front.
grab his tiger instead of shooting it. Until they find like a bunch of dead dogs and cats.
You think that
people's
that's a
yards.
small tiger? I went to the Nashville Zoo. I got like a backstage whatever tour, whatever. They had baby cloud leopards that were just born.
Oh, wow.
I had my hand and fed them with a bottle. Right? They were this big. I mean, you could have crushed it, right? And a year later, I was back there on the road. And I went back, and they said, "Do you want to see the baby cloud leopard you fed?" And they build these outdoor structures, these cages. So they're living outside, but they're in outdoor cages. So they bring me in the cage, right? And we're with a few people, and they're like, "That's the one that you fed last year." And it's like, now it's like, it was this big when I fed him. Now it's probably like this big.
Whoa.
But it's lean. It's lean.
Right.
Like this big. Like bigger than any house cat you've ever seen, but like not like, you'd still think like, it couldn't hurt you. So they tell you, whatever, they say, whatever you do, just don't turn your back to it. So I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, can this thing hurt me or not? Like, why are we in here? You know what I mean? At one point, I turned around. Like, we were going to walk out. I turned around. It swiped at me right here. I still have a mark for it. It swiped at me right here and sliced me and drew blood. It wasn't a deep cut or anything. It just, like, missed
It
me.
only when you turned your back.
When I turned, I was like, oh my, it fucking did it. And one line right here. It wasn't like, I didn't need medical attention. Thank God, but it got me, and it
That is
broke.
just deep predatory instincts.
Just turned on.
When
And I was like,
something's
oh,
not
motherfucker,
look-
I you last year.
Yeah, it's something that's not, anything that's not looking that's going to get it. Isn't that scary? Lions have one shot at getting injured. They get injured once in their life, and then it's over.
So how do you think they last after an injury like that?
Dead within a couple of weeks. They usually start to death.
You think
You're not
lion-
starved to death if you can't eat.
You think Ian keeps thinking? You think they have like memories and they're like that fucking gazelle, that fucking gazelle? No,
Nope. I
there's-
think no grudges.
right.
I think grudges are connected to cognitive function, like our ego, our understanding of ourself. That's like, I'm going to get him back, because it's like your ego. I don't think animals have an ego. They have a sense of fair, though. Animals have a sense of, some animals do at least. Chimps do. One of the reasons why chimps attack people is because if people give something to someone else and they don't give it to them, they have a real sense of fairness. Wow. Yeah, there's a famous story of this guy who had a pet chimp. And then the thing about chimps is you can keep them when they're young, and then they get older, and it's like a man. But a man that's 5 times stronger than you. And like, why is he going to listen to you? He's not going to listen to you. So I think he started biting off fingers. It's one of the things that chimps do. When chimps get mad at you, they bite off your finger. Yeah, just to let you know they're the boss. Like, they don't give a fuck if you're injured. They have no remorse, right? And they're intelligent. So you have this thing that's not a dog. It's not a person. It's this weird in-between thing. It's an animal, but it's also intelligent. And so when you do something for someone else, but you don't do something for them, they get rage, like horrific rage. So this guy gets rid of this chimp, brings it to a shelter. The shelter takes it in. And he goes to visit it every year. And the chimp goes to see him like, oh, my friend, I miss you. Why can't I come home? But he can't come home ever because he would just take over the house, right? Because he's a grown chimp. They don't castrate chimps the way they castrate dogs. Like when you castrate a dog, like everybody, it's standard. People think it's good. Oh, did you get your dog neutered? Yeah, I did. And like, you want your dog to have no testosterone. You want your dog to have no balls. But then it becomes a different thing.
Right.
Then it's like tired and like, like, have you ever seen a dog get snipped? I had one of my dogs get snipped when it was 5 years old. He was just too aggressive. And so someone talked me into it. And then when I got him snipped, all of a sudden he was just tired all the time. He was lazy. And I realized, like, oh, he didn't have any testosterone anymore. It's all gone. I'm like, wow. Like, so the dog's a different dog now. So you can't do that to chimps. For whatever reason, you can't do that to chimps.
You can't neuter a chimp.
So this guy goes to visit the chimp, and he brings a birthday cake. Happy birthday, buddy. And the other chimps that are in cages right next to it are like, this motherfucker didn't bring me a cake? I can't believe this shit. So they figure out a way to get out. And they got out, and they attacked the man, and they tore him apart. They tore his face off. They tore his dick off. They tore his feet off. They bit his fingers off. It's one of the most horrific, cruel attacks you'll ever hear of, because they did it to try to take away from him the things he wants and needs. Like, chimps recognize you need your fingers in order to do things. You need your face in order to see. You need your dick in order to fuck. So that's the things they go after.
Fucking assholes.
They don't just try to kill you. They try to take away what it means to be a human. So if you try to hide your hands, they'll pull your hands away from and open them up and bite them off like crazy with a rage-filled look in their eye. And they don't communicate with language, so they only have this sense in their head of what's fair and what's not fair and what you've done to them. So if you do something that makes them jealous, they think immediately you've done something bad to them. They don't think that, no, I just gave my friend a cake. You made them feel bad, so it's you. You made them feel bad, so they go right after you. It's like a sort of it's an interesting study in the way sometimes people look at things. Like, we've all been jealous, right? You've been jealous of someone. You see someone who's doing something well, and you go, oh, I wish I was that guy. But you don't go attack that person, right? People recognize, like, it's not his fault that I feel bad that he has this Corvette. I have to just... I just got to appreciate the guy's hustle. Guy's out there kicking ass. All right, I got to get my shit together. But there's a thing that we have initially, especially when they're children. We feel angry, like you feel upset, like you feel like you've been shorted, like someone's, oh, why didn't I get that? This is bullshit. He gets it and I don't. It's a fascinating part of humans. And then humans, as we get older and more sophisticated with language, but still carry the same childish emotions, we find reasons to be upset at someone for being successful. We find reasons. Eat the rich. We find these weird little ways that we can justify our jealousy or our anger or our disdain for those who are more successful than we. So it's like we're coming up with complicated, sophisticated ways to justify these primal behaviors that chimps exhibit in just violent rage. So this guy, it's a famous case. Like this, you can see the pictures if you want to see the pictures.
Of the cake guy?
Guy who got his face ripped apart and fingers bitten off.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, he was in the hospital.
That sounds great. Do you think that
folks
this guy...
Folks at home, prepare. Don't show it on the screen. because it's rough. But Tony needs to see this
So
before you go give a chimp a cake.
yeah, I'm not doing that.
This is
wow.
no nose. See how he bit his off?
God.
Yeah. Look at his face.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He
They bit
was
his.
conscious, they said, after this happened.
Oh yeah, of course. Look at his right hand, the fingers bitten off. That's what they do. They bite off your fingers. That's the chimp right there. Click on the chimp in the right hand corner. That's his chimp.
What is... Come on.
What's
In that picture?
what is that picture?
I'm surprised he let him keep his ears.
Oh, that's the guy's face, Jamie. That's what that is. He's got a trach because he can't breathe out of his mouth. Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, I don't think that, the chimps exactly know the human anatomy all that well, but they know what's important to you. Your face, your fingers.
Fucking hell.
Tore this guy apart.
So if he would have brought pieces of cake and given them to all the chimps in all the cages,
I'll
like-
be happy.
Right.
Yeah. But they're angry that they're captive. So when they get captive, look, being captive for a chimp is probably a similar feeling as to what it would be to be captive as a person, right? If you see a chimp at the zoo and you're in this big, they're in this big containment, and they have all these monkey bars and stuff they could hang on, but there's a bunch of people staring at them. Like all day long, people are staring at you through glass, and there's a ceiling, right? There's a net over the top, so you can't go over the top, and there's fences, and you're just like, fuck. Every day is boring. Nothing happens. Nothing happens every day. There's no lions. There's no fruit to go pick. There's no places to go journey to explore. Like chimps travel around, man. They don't just sit in one particular 100-yard area for the rest of their life, and it's not even 100 yards, right? If you go to the LA Zoo, you ever see how small that enclosure is?
Yeah.
I went to the LA Zoo once, really high, like on an edible.
Yeah.
And I wrote a piece on my website called the Animal Prison. And I was like, because it made me feel like it, because, when you're really fucking super baked, you're sensitive to everything.
Yeah.
But just, I recognize how, instead of thinking about myself and thinking about, oh, I'm going to go to the zoo and see the monkeys, I went there and I immediately felt sadness. I was like, oh no, these poor creatures. Yeah. Like, they don't want to be here. Like, what are we doing? Like, we can't do this. I was thinking, like, I got to get out of here.
It's true. No, you're right, and it's bizarre. Same thing with SeaWorld. Same thing with all those places.
Oh, SeaWorld's worse.
Yeah.
Because they're as smart as, if not smarter.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't even really know how smart orcas are, right? Because or dolphins, because we put them in these weird categories. Like, how much emails do they send? Do they make houses? No, they must be stupid. But they have a cerebral cortex that's 40% larger than ours. We don't know how smart they are. They also communicate. They have a weird, sophisticated language that we can't decipher. We can't decipher it. We don't know what their language is. They've been able to recognize specific accents. So they know there's there's a Southern accent and a Cleveland accent. There's a Chicago accent. Orcas have accents. Like, we can tell this by the sound, oh, this is an orca from Alaska, or this is an orca from Seattle.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's fucking, man.
Meanwhile, we put them in a swimming pool. Fucking swimming pool.
It's so sad how their fin droops once they get depressed.
It's not that they get depressed. They don't use it. It atrophies. It's like an arm that you don't pick anything up with. It just gets limp. Yellowstone has the grizzlies.
It's Wyoming.
Yosemite has the black bears. Black bears generally aren't as dangerous as grizzly bears.
Are there grizzly bears in Borneo?
No, there's not.
All right.
Even though it's the flag, the state flag.
Yeah.
It's the bear on the flag.
The flag.
They killed too many people, and they killed them all.
But they've got coyotes still running around.
Coyotes kill people, though. They kill your cats and dogs.
All right.
Mountain lions occasionally kill people, but grizzlies were killing a lot.
Like, you guys have way more animals than people than we do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You
People
got
talk about our animals all the time. We've got a snake and we've got a spider.
No,
to
bro.
chat for.
You got saltwater crocodiles, motherfucker.
Yeah, stay away from the crocs.
What are you talking about?
You just keep away from far north Queensland. But they are.
Yeah, but you have to eat a whole part of your country because it's infested by monsters.
We would give that one up to the Japanese. We made a deal that if the Japanese invaded, we'd let them have the crocodile part of the country. Have you seen is Bob Catter? This is like our best clip from a politician. He's talking about gay marriage, and he's into talking about crocodiles.
No.
Oh, Bob Catter, crocodile, his favourite. He wins his far north Queensland seat he's not in any party, but he's like, yeah, let thousand blossoms bloom. Oh, yeah.
Let me hear it.
I mean, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities, I mean, let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. You know, but I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is torn to pieces by a crocodile in North Queensland.
He needs more power in our government.
Every 3
That's just
months,
how
a person is torn apart by a crocodile in North Queensland.
Believe it.
Jesus Christ!
Well, there's a
dude.
lot of people. There's a lot of.
Every
They come
3
into the
months.
ocean as well.
Okay,
They set the waters.
I want you to imagine this. What if every 3 months someone got killed by a werewolf? Would you still go out at night?
Yeah. Yes, I
Every
would.
3 months, someone gets killed by a werewolf in your town.
I mean, but how many people are dying on the road every day?
I understand, but there's something you're terrified about getting eaten.
The Crocs never got Steve Irwin. That was the Rays. I'm more
20.
upset by the Rays.
Well, he
4
knew how to
deaths.
handle the Crocs. What's that?
4 deaths since 2020 and 9 non-fatal attacks.
see,
Oh, so it's bullshit.
But that's no, it's still people didn't die. You got ripped apart though.
Not.
9
Yeah,
people.
but that's not 3. That's not like what
Yeah.
he was saying. He
maybe
was saying
it's
3
come
a-
down. He
No,
would have
it's
said
not
that.
bad.
What was his
Depending on when
number that he was saying?
He said 3 a month. What
That
did
what
he
he
say?
said?
Yeah,
3 a
this
month?
is also 7 years
Every
ago.
3 months. We might have clamped down on it.
That's only for a year.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
also, there's
But
you're not
all
like
time?
walking
How
through
many
the
all
city.
time?
You're not through the city and going, the Crocs are going to come and get me.
Yeah, but if you go anywhere in the lake and you make the wrong kind of vibrations,
Yeah, they were very. I went to Cairns and they were all very scared.
they come out so quick. They come out so quick, dude.
But also, what a beautiful way to die.
Nope,
If you have to
not
die.
beautiful. Nope. Nope.
He was eaten by a crocodile?
Reptilian, evil. The last moments of your life will be horrible energy. You'll pass on to the cosmos. You will die in the most horrific way possible.
It's not that many. They all fit on 2 pieces of paper.
Yeah, well, he's overplaying. He's over-egging it.
1985.
These are all the people that have been
But
killed.
again, Cairns,
even.
Cairns,
Both.
Cape
Okay.
York. That's up
So
north.
there's a lot of non-fatals in there. Or dudes
Very
lost
few people
legs.
there. No one, we don't have it. We've got Cairns. That would be the biggest city up north.
What are those as large as the Nile crocodiles, the saltwater crocodiles?
I don't know how big a Nile crocodile is.
Well, I think
I only
Nile.
just saw an alligator for the first time. They're not as scary.
Well, you got to see a big one, dude. Lady just got killed in Orlando by one last week.
Saltwater, larger, more vicious,
Saltwaters are larger than the Niles.
more aggressive.
Bro, you have the most aggressive crocodiles in the
we got
world.
them, and we got, but it's a lot of koalas and
But
kangaroos. Kangaroos are
but
friendly.
you have the most aggressive dinosaur
Yeah.
in the world in your country.
That's why to get torn apart by one would be honor.
Yeah. Okay.
It would be no.
You know what
I'm
I would
way
like
less
to do?
scared of
I'd like to get together with some special forces dudes and kill those motherfuckers from the air. Okay, everybody
Steve
thinks you
Irwin
have to
would
keep
not
them
allow me to
around.
let that pass.
You got to keep them around. Yeah, I think maybe we keep 3 in a zoo and everybody else is dead.
They're beautiful creatures.
Turn them into shoes.
Do you know about the cage of death?
What's that?
You can get into a cage with one.
Yeah, isn't that?
Don't you show me
That's a
that,
good cage.
God
That's a
damn
strong
it.
cave. You'd be fine.
No, people. Why do you want to do that?
wanna see
Don't
'em.
want to do. Jesus, that is such a monster. Such a fucking heartless monster. If that thing opened up somehow accidentally, it would
Yes.
love to eat you. What is wrong with
There's a
people?
lot of scratches
oh
on
my
it too.
God.
He's trying there.
Look at that thing. It's so big. They're so terrifying, dude. I mean, it is a fucking monster. And that's not even a big one, man. I have a friend. His name's Jim Shockey, and he's a professional hunter. He lives in Canada. And they sent him to Africa to shoot crocodiles because they were killing so many people in this one village. And he said when he got there, there was this one particular big croc that was there that was just killing everybody. Everybody was like missing a foot. Everybody had one arm, like for
It's
real.
like the jaw for crocodile.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
it was crazy. It's like so many people in this town had been bitten by crocodiles. So they had developed this system where they put posts in the ground in the water so that they knew the crocodiles couldn't get into that, right? So what the crocodiles did was go around it and sneak into the
Yeah,
water when the
tactical.
people weren't around.
They're impressive, beautiful. In India, when they get like a puma village, and everyone's standing on the roof, and the pumas like running around the streets,
yeah.
and the guys are trying to
Nuts.
throw a net on it.
Yeah, nuts.
Is that
What's
it?
the
Is that
size
the big
of
croc?
that?
The Philippines.
Oh my God.
20. It's over 20 feet.
Is that a saltwater one?
It looks bigger because they're very small people, but
That's so big, dude. That's so big. That's such a dinosaur.
and then we turn it handbags and shoes.
I went down a rabbit. It's so funny that people want to keep them around. I know. I want to be real clear. I don't want them to go extinct for sure. They're mostly just fucking around here.
They shouldn't be in residential
But
zones.
it is weird that we tolerate a certain amount of monsters. But maybe they'll find
But
something.
the Tasmanian devils, definitely, they're always trying to bring.
No, the Tasmanian tiger.
Sorry, the
Tasmanian
tiger.
devil.
Tassie devils they're around.
That's a weird one because they
Yeah.
get cancer from biting each other. They get face cancer.
They are weird. I mean, all the koalas have chlamydia.
Do they really?
Yeah, something
Probably
like
from
90.
sailors.
They're cute. They're very. It's the dugong of the land.
Those Tasmanian devils, they bite each other in the face and they get these horrible face deformities. It's like
How did the
it's like cancer that they transfer to each other. It's real weird.
did they
it
have
might
that
be like
before we got
to
there?
do with us. I don't think I think it has something to do with like whatever the fuck is in their mouth. You know, it could be just all the horrible shit that they eat.
Yeah.
And then they bite each other, and their teeth are probably rotten and disgusting. I don't know. Like, why do Tasmanian tiger or devils rather give each other cancer? Let's find out.
But what are they? I mean, we could let them know. Brush their teeth.
No, can't do anything unless you can become a medication that stops it from happening, like an antibiotic or something. I just don't understand like how cancer can be communicable like that. Like you can just transfer it by biting. Seems crazy.
Yeah, if you got covered in a tumor, you wouldn't get cancer, would you?
Okay. Devil facial tumor disease. It's a contagious fatal cancer that primarily affects the face and the mouth area of Tasmanian devils. Disease has significantly impacted the wild population, posing a serious threat to their survival. What is it? DFTD is a transmissible cancer, meaning it spreads through the transfer of living cancer cells, primarily via biting.
They didn't notice till the 90s.
Wow. The tumors usually start as lesions or patches in the mouth and on the face and can grow into large, disfiguring masses. The disease is almost universally fatal. Whoa.
So we must have done this. We must
I
be
don't think
somehow.
so.
But if it started in the 90s and now they're going extinct because of it.
But that does happen with animals sometimes.
Yeah, but that feels like weird timing that they were getting by for 100,000 years and then 200 years after Whitey gets there.
But it's possible, right?
Yeah.
Good to be cynical.
We're about to name a
That's
football
nuts.
team after them.
They're a crazy animal. You ever hear the sounds they make?
Not.
Play the sounds of a Tasmanian devil. They sound so cool. Like, he was my favorite character, for sure, in the Warner Brothers cartoons. The Tasmanian devil, he'd spin around in
Who's your
circles.
favorite?
It was fun.
I like
When
Bugs
he would
Bunny.
show up.
When I found out, it was at university,
cool.
people kept going like, he's black. Do you know he's black?
Bugs Bunny's black?
That's the thing, that he was a black-coded character. He's always, like, relaxed.
Oh.
He's got a cool plan that he's working on. He's like a zoot suit guy from the 20s.
Yeah. Let me hear some of this.
Yeah, look, Devil was an easy name to pick. No points for the guy who came up with that.
Right. I mean, if you did anything else, I would be disappointed.
Fuck, I miss our beautiful Australian animals. The trees. I got to go through California and see all the the gums again. I'd seen gum trees in forever.
Look at that.
That's so nice.
What a ferocious little fucker.
Something gets blood where it's like, that's what I think an animal should look like.
You know what
I think foliage should
close recently for I think maybe the first time, a wolverine.
Are they real?
Yeah. No, the real animal. Yeah, it was at
You had
it's
Hugh
like
Jackman
a
in
badger.
here?
No, it's a badger. It's in the badger family, I think. But I saw one at like this nature preserve when I was on the road. It was pretty interesting, man. You see those little fuckers, like they're unbelievably ferocious. They scare bears off of carcasses, and they weigh like 50 pounds.
But this is the year in the most animals because I've got when we travel around and I've been to like 8 zoos this year.
Oh, cool.
A lot of zoos, but man. Did you know in New York they had a guy at the zoo? They had a human zoo.
What is he fighting here, Jamie? Yes.
Wait, that's the Wolverine?
Yeah, it's a wolverine.
If we get
and
into
a
animal
wolf.
fight videos,
Wolverine
I'll have
and
a
a
drink.
wolf.
I
are
think he
duking it
pissed
out.
himself while that was happening.
Of course, he probably pisses himself all over the place, just probably to make himself more ferocious. Like the wolf gets a hold of him. I've seen mountain lions get a hold of him, and they don't kill him. They're like unbelievably durable.
You ever that goes on for like
Bird in the fish.
there's like a heron trying to get a small fish played in slow motion. They put classical music behind it.
No, I haven't
Animals
seen
trying to
that.
get away. That's a big
Oh, I've watched a lot of those. Animals trying to get away. Animals. Yeah.
running fast across the wilderness. You want them to get away.
So animals, you have a lot of weirdness going on over there, right? Because you have kangaroos. Sometimes they get like an infestation, right? They, like,
Then
have
they go up in a
herds.
helicopter and they gun down the kangaroos.
What used to kill the kangaroos back in the day?
I don't think anything was killing them.
So how did they get to
I think
such...
they've just been less arable land. Maybe they had like less to eat.
Oh, really?
I assume they would starve, but like, I don't think anything kills emus. We lost all our big predators.
The predators aren't. They got two.
Dingoes and
But dingoes came later.
wedge-tailed-
Dingoes, I think, came from India.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Some kangaroos are like 6 feet tall. They're fucking huge. Like
But they'll only bother you. So there's that one video of the guy with the dog. But
right, but what I'm
usually they
saying
won't.
is, good luck to the dingo.
Yeah.
These fuckers get big.
Well, they're in packs, though.
Dingoes are.
Yeah.
Oh, so they'll
I
hunt...
think they're in packs.
Well, they probably don't hunt the big males either, right? Oh, bro, look at all.
Fuck, I miss Australia.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you miss the most?
Oh, I miss the football. I miss the
Look at
the
all,
accent.
Look,
I don't remember that.
kangaroos,
That doesn't
man.
usually happen. We don't usually get together.
All the
Weird mob
demon
like that.
cults.
It was during COVID when everyone was inside. There was like kangaroos came back into the town. They were jumping about.
So this is a mob of kangaroos.
Mob. You'll see them. You'll go on like a nature walk and you'll just see a kangaroo in the distance just looking at you.
Gee.
They seem friendly and mysterious, and then they jump away.
So was there like more dingoes all over Australia at one point in time?
I think we clamped down on it at some point.
Clamped down on
There was that
dingoes?
lady who lost a baby, and
Right.
she said a dingo got it and then left her. And now they think the dingo maybe got that baby. But the dingoes are all in the... I've never seen a dingo.
Imagine your dingo eating your baby. Nobody believes you.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, you'd
like,
be
not only is it
livid.
horrible that a dingo ate your baby, but then
People
also
call you a
people
liar.
think you